Good evening, my friends. Again, late Friday evening, 10:30 p.m. And the video is for morning, 17th of August, for tomorrow, for Saturday. Again, announcement. If you would like to participate in half an hour reading donated by Janet and Tom Burks, please send me your email. Please write your comments under the video, not emails, I will be dead. Under the video, and Monday I will be looking for the lucky person. I must be tired. And in this video we will be talking. Debbie side button, please send me your phone number, contact me, because you are the winner of 1 hour reading. I don't know, usually I don't have problems. People are finding right away themselves. This time I can't find, you are not finding me. I'm worried about you, girl. Debbie side bottom. And will Trump verdict send him to jail, because his verdict is coming next month? What will happen with Ukrainian soldiers who are doing escapade to Russia? Why Jack Smith asked Judge Chutkin for extra few weeks? Why people are falling in for Trump? Will Iran attack Israel? Why Trump is using Epstein's jet? And few more questions if I will make it, because I have only half an hour. Okay, so the first question. Will Trump get verdict that he is going to jail? The verdict will be read on September 18. And of course Trump will be applying whatever the verdict will be. But I think he will be packing. I saw him packing, so he will be going to jail, not before election, but maybe right away after, which will be great. Well, he should be accountable for what he did, and Michael Cohen went, so why not? And Michael Cohen was sent by under Trump being in office, so fulfilling the dreams, security for the country, what he put he will receive. Angel of justice, 2 angels. And we know that he can't get away all the time with crimes. He should be accountable. Today they were saying on the news how many countries were letting him to borrow money, and he is 370 million in debt to other countries. That's another subject for another time. Okay, so 3 cards for will he go to jail? Oh yeah, I answered that one. Sorry. Wake up, Violetta. And Tonika Smith. What do you see happening with Ukrainian soldiers invading Russia? I'm scared. Honestly, I don't believe that Putin is going to get away with this. I wish they would withdraw themselves and do that same thing on different place over and over. That will be more successful than them staying in one place that they are vulnerable. And Putin is if they are staying, I'm afraid that that's really bad for them. So my intuition is correct. They love the country. The shaky tower. I was worried that that card will show up, and it's showing up that there will be disaster. We have to pray for their safety, and that they will smarten up and withdraw themselves. That way they will save their lives and equipment, and then they can do this over and over from different positions. But Putin is not going to let them get away with it. I'm sorry. Why Jack Smith asked for delayed in court procedure for extra few weeks, and Judge Chutkin gave him 2 weeks extra. The motion was not denied. Jack Smith thinks Trump has better chances to be indicted after the elections. When he will lose, then the whole procedure will have a sense. If Trump will be the winner, Jack Smith is taking that option, then nothing will have any good outcome. So maybe it's good that he is waiting and he's more prepared, more ready for the big trial. Yeah, there will be reason to celebrate. Yeah, heartbroken. Everyone is heartbroken because we wanted this to be done and over, but he thinks everything will be more obvious, more in light, in white day. So that's actually a better chance, and it will be cheaper for the country. Otherwise, Trump will be making this so expensive for the courts. So that's smart decision, but we are impatient. Paulette Maximum 2505. 45 is convict rapist, at least 10 or more, because 10 more women were accusing him. He has been convicted of 34 felonies. He's proven liar, of course, and 5 times bankrupt, and on and on and on. I will not ever understand why anyone is following him. It's hard for me to believe that too. But people love the con artist songs, and he is telling them what they want to hear, not what is logical, and they are believing. Those people are so desperate to belong to some group, and Trump is sending them letters all the time asking for money and how much he loves them and how much they can hope for picture with him in Mar-a-Lago corner, that he will post the picture of him and that person. People are naive, and he is using this tactics, those tricks. So why do people believe him? Birds with the same feather fly together. Maybe they are exactly the same. They are looking from different point of view. They are heartbroken, so they feel abandoned. And woman, oh gosh, she is a woman. She's missing that one instrument. And that's so bad that they can't vote for women. That's just me making my nasty comments, but that's true. Some are saying America is not ready for a woman. In the 70s, Margaret Thatcher was running the country, England, and she was called Iron Lady. Why America doesn't have their own Iron Lady? Zahra, and I'm answering your questions from the previous video. So thank you for your questions. And Cheryl sent me some of the snaps pictures from during the video. Will Iran attack Israel, or they will agree on ceasefire with Hamas? Hamas is not even included in the talks. How you can do something if you are not serious about including that person, that representation of Hamas? And if Bibi Yahoo will do, you know who I'm talking about, will make more attacks, especially now in time of the convention, that will mean that he is very unserious about the talks and that he is helping Trump to sit on the throne, to be the next president of US. So this is somehow calculated that will be a good to make more boiling protesters, and that's what I'm feeling. Yeah. They want to lean on USA, and they want to be the star. Bibi wants to be the star. And we are observing, we feel vulnerable. Kamala wants different outcome, Biden wants a different outcome, but they are not able to force the different outcomes. Group 66, thank you, my dear. And Trump team claims they didn't know that that it was Epstein jet that they rented for Trump. Are they lying? And if so, why? They knew. They knew. Trump was visiting that plane, but it was probably cheaper. And Trump had the pleasure of going and talking to his people. I used to be on that plane, and blah, blah, blah. How wonderful a time I had with Epstein. He doesn't feel that Epstein is a bad guy. He was his buddy, and they both love girls on the younger side. So his staff is pretending. I lost that. Okay. So that's the reason they are renting this. And maybe he wants to check where was the cameras and how good the cameras were. So maybe they are doing some research how much information could be on the black book. He was very excited when he was using that plane, and he was flying many times, not once. And the world is watching. Nothing is sticking to Trump. Okay. And I'm missing one number. Okay. Group 6, yes. Pat's Trio. Sorry, 6748. Missouri just put abortion on a ballot. That could hurt Josh Hawley, since he was weird about the women's right. And I still see him going through this to the Senate. he still has the Republican support, so maybe next time he will be out, but this time he still will be there. Yeah, the world is watching. People will make the decision, and I hope they will make a good decision, and they will kick him out, huh? So my feeling is that he might stay, but the cards are saying he will be out. I wish that. I don't want him to be in the Senate. He was running, and then he was holding his fingers for those who were on January 6th, so he should be out. So maybe there will be some reason to be happy about him being out, and hopefully he will be out. Sherry Haucock, Haucock, what is going on with homemade bombs in Maui, Hawaii? And when I closed my eyes, I saw a guy who is mentally unstable. He did few bombs, but I don't think he belongs to any group. It's just him being crazy. Oh, he wants some money. Lady left him, and yeah, he has some mental problems, and he imagining things to himself. So this is probably the reason he is doing this. Yamar the Wonder, do you think there will be undeniable alien transgression contact with us in this lifetime? Depends how long are you going to live. I think by 2050 there will be, but not yet. Not on my lifetime. I don't think I will be living to 2050. I don't want to. So that will be something. I will see the cards. The world is waiting for it, fulfilling so many people's dreams, but it's still hard for them to communicate with us. It's still too much. We are still behind too much. Okay, we have to be more advanced with technology so we can communicate with them. But they are maybe cruising around us, but we don't know how to connect with them. I thought, if someone will see a telephone 1,000 years ago, they wouldn't know what to do with it. Cell phone. So that's what it is. They wouldn't have any clue how to operate. And maybe we are the same way right now. Eventually we will be advanced and we will be able to do it. Gemma the Wonder, do you think there will be undeniable... Oh, Little Bird, will there be more earthquakes in California? Yes, but I don't think there will be a big ones right now, the next month, but there will be always some earthquakes will be there. I'm just hoping not the big ones. Yeah, part-time job. And everything will be under control. But be ready for the big one. Be ready for big one coming. Time is not for psychics. So ABP, Brooke, the lady who is writing, thank you so much for your timestamps. You are such a wonderful person. She wrote, anyone in earthquake area, watch your animals and pets closely. They will know that earthquake is coming. Seals are great about that. They usually are moving in a big amount of seals will be moving, and that's kind of prediction that a big earthquake is coming. So be observative. Observe cats. They are very, very sensitive too, and they don't want to stay in the sight. They want to run away. Not that they want to really run away, but they don't want to be inside in the house. And even dogs are looking for the place to hide sometimes. So that's the way they are preparing themselves for the next earthquake. Okay, I have remedy. Okay. Remedy, it's Granny's advice. I'm giving every night, making for my husband boiled egg and avocado. It is great for diabetes. Otherwise, he will wake up every few hours in the middle of the night because he has that monitor and his sugar was going down. So when you eat a boiled egg for the night, it will give you the protein, and that will avoid the jump of the sugar or low. So stay on it, and then that will usually we can sleep whole night without being wake up. Before he was wake up so many times, sometimes 3 times a night. And avocado has a good oil, so I was always giving him avocado for the night. But those 2 things, I believe, are very helpful. So if someone is struggling with diabetes, and now most people have those monitors, those that will be aware how your sugar is, if it's too high or too low, then that will be a good advice to kind of control the balance in the sugar with the sugar, because the protein will be in control of the eggs will let you to stay on the same level for many hours. Estella Carrent's prayers for me and Edgar for him to get a job. So our prayers to anyone who needs them. V. Maria asking for prayers for my son who is 21 and is struggling with depression and addiction, that he find his true path and happiness, and he looks forward that he will be looking forward to the life. Our prayers. And so many young kids are going for the drugs for the wrong reason. They think they will be happy. Happiness you have to create for yourself. When you are busy with something that you like to do, when you are helping others and you have the satisfaction that you are giving something good to others, you feel good about yourself. That energy is making you happy. Or if you are creative and you are looking at your artwork, when you are creating artwork, you feel in a peace. I felt like in a meditation stage. Sometimes I was sitting for many hours and then I was looking at the painting and thinking, Did I do that? Oh my gosh. The next day in the morning, I was running and looking at the painting. And I was pleased. And whatever I was doing, if I was doing silversmithing or leather jewelry, I was always getting the energy back to me. So try to be creative. God gave us creativity to make us more happy. Some people have other gifts to be a good parents and enjoying when the kids are growing, or being a gardener, and that gives them a good energy. So find something that will make you feel good. For me, it was sewing for many years as well, and then silversmithing. I always was capable of avoiding the depression by being creative. Lynn Bartel, 2385, please pray for my ex-husband. How nice of her. He has to see a oncologist this week. He is terrified. I ask that he will not be that he wouldn't be fearing that much. Our prayer. Yeah, it is very scary. But not all. It doesn't mean that it's death sentence. My husband had 2 cancers in 4 years and double hernia operation. He is fine. So it is that cancer is not always the death. And he survived. He never was really showing that he emotionally that he's afraid, and that's good, because I was afraid, but I was not showing this to him as well. Caroline Russell, 8700, please keep me in your prayers. I'm still recovering from major surgery on my left hand and wrist. Yes, our prayers with you as well. And I had so many and prayers for Ukrainian soldiers, for peace in the Middle East, for and for the protests, because there will be some protesters in Chicago, Illinois, when the convention will be. I'm praying that it will be peaceful. I don't want to scare you that it will be riots. We don't need that. So prayers for peace, health, prosperity, and that people will be choosing the right person for the right job in next election in USA. That they will be using the brain and the heart. They wouldn't go for someone who is lying to them, and they know. But if he can only stop tweeting before it was that saying. He stopped tweeting, didn't change. He is who he is, and don't lie to yourself that he will change. Okay? Take care of yourself. I love you. Stay positive. And if you like to participate in the drawing, please write your comments, especially write your questions. So Cheryl will be asking me those questions on Monday. I love you guys. See you Monday in the morning at 11 o'clock.